Secret raiders who will neutralize
Allies, courageous pioneers committed to the highest ideals of...
It is a time when magic is more powerful than science, and only those who control the magic control destiny. They are the Visionaries.
Knights of the magical light. Visionaries, magical powers they fight. Powers of light which reach given speed. Powers to accomplish the greatest of deeds. Visionaries, Knights of the magical light.
Far away in a distant galaxy, the people of the planet Prysmos lived in an age of great technology. They had taken control of all their sources of energy and enjoyed a life of comfort and ease for 7,000 years. But this was not to last. For the realignment of the three blazing suns of Prysmos signaled the end of the age of science and technology.
The controls aren't responding! I've got to make a crash landing!
My power's failing! I'm gonna lose it! Run for it!
Scientists are at a loss to explain the disruption of technology across the planet, but authorities warn against panic.
When all of the electrical energy had been depleted from the world, an age of magic began. But it would take some time before men would believe this. Years passed, and as the old order collapsed, a new, more primitive order rose from the rubble.
Feral, Ektar, to arms! So, Darkstorm, once again you attack New Valaric in vain.
Knowing that the balance of power between Darkstorm and Leoric could easily be tipped, both frantically searched for a military advantage.
Well, since we no longer have electricity, I have invented a catapult, powered by guinea pig. What do you think?
And what do you want, Odd One?
The age of science is over, and the age of magic has begun. I am the ancient wizard Merklynn, and close to your castle, Darkstorm, is my shrine, high atop Iron Mountain. It is filled with magic of every description.
Nonsense! There is no such thing as magic! And take your cheap carnival bauble with you!
A magical shrine? But surely that's ridiculous.
Ridiculous, but true.
Why have you come to us, Old One?
I seek brave knights, men and women of vision. I wish to teach them the ways of magic.
Maybe there is a magical shrine. Yes, Ektar, perhaps there is. I think this bears looking into. Let us make preparations.
Open the window! Somebody open the window! Oh, my great Lord Darkstorm. Tread carefully. There's shattered glass. Enough, Mordred! What word do you bring?
Leoric is even more of a fool than we thought. He has decided to quest for the shrine. Imagine, he believes in magic.
Enough! We can't let Leoric gain the advantage. We too must join this quest for magic. Recon, help Mordred on his way.
With pleasure.
Mordred! When you have cleaned yourself up, ready the chariot. We leave tomorrow.
Yes, your worthy highness.
Attend me, Knights of Prysmos, and hear my challenge. All who can ascend the mountain, survive the many traps set before you, and reach my shrine, shall be rewarded with magic more powerful than your wildest dreams. This is my solemn promise.
Onward to the shrine!
Hold up! I don't like the sound of that.
There's got to be a better route. Let's go back.
No, never go back. Nothing's worse than retreat. Besides, if I don't make it, I'll never know what hit me.
He made it. Yes, and now you must try. For those who succeed, the rewards are very great.
I have no interest in playing your game any longer. Yes.
So be it.
Perhaps we should relieve those behind us of the burden of following? That should take care of them. You seem to have a problem, Cliff Dweller.
It is not a problem. It is a cleverly disguised opportunity. Where there's hope, there is always a way.
Shoot him down! But I lack a bow, fair master.
You displease me, Mordred.
You're right, master. I'll get a bow as soon as we return to the castle.
You know, I was thinking that since we're rebuilding New Valaric, we might have room for a jousting arena near the market square.
A good idea, though I fear some of the citizens would rather have a botanical garden.
Botanical garden? You must be joking.
I hear voices. Somebody has found a shortcut. Mordred, do something treacherous that I may put those knights behind me.
Help me! Help me!
What's that?
Help!
Come on!
Help me!
My friends, I think we've been deceived.
Mordred? Why don't you speak? Is your tongue sore today from licking your master's boots? Stick it out. Let me see.
Savor my sigh, Victor! Mordred! You've done your job! Get over here! Immediately, master.
How can that sycophant call himself a knight?
Well, look at it this way. He was clever enough to delay us.
You have a point.
Yes, let's go. Zounds.
Look at the size of that.
Come, we'll try to sneak past.
Yes, try that, Leoric.
What do we do?
Prepare for the end.
Show a little faith.
He's crazy.
Defend thyself!
I can't believe that worked.
I reasoned that he'd never been attacked and wouldn't know what to do.
I never would have thought of that.
Where are you, Mordred? I don't know. You are useless. I know, master.
Well, what a beautiful exhibit. This must be the art gallery.
Fie. Where are you, Mordred? Mordred, where?
wasn't sneaking. I was trying to avoid seeing your wretched face. We will meet again, Viralina.
Take flight, comrades!
I should be able to trade these for a bit of hard cash.
I should have thought our last meeting would have deterred you, Cinder.
Nothing deters me.
Dear, most uncomfortable nights. What nasty traps. Get us down from here! I could, but to do so would require considerable effort on my part, which I could only do for my loyal subjects.
Therefore, if you desire me to carry out this deed, you must swear loyalty to me.
It would be an honor to serve with the infamous Darkstorm.
You got good food in your castle?
The best.
Then I'm in.
You leave me little choice. So rule me well, or suffer the consequences.
Blast you, Darkstorm! Cut me down!
Excellent. Worthy subjects, I shall extract you.
Oh, we could wind around in here forever.
Smell that? Fresh air, I think. Yes, this way.
Leoric, I swear I've never met a character with a nose like Feral's.
You know, I've been thinking, what about a jousting arena and a botanical garden?
I don't know. You think there will be room for both? Hold. Where did Ektar go? Ektar? Ektar, where are you?
Leoric! Darkstorm and his foul knights wait in ambush! Attack! Defeat the Darkling Lords!
Darkling Lords! I like the ring of that!
Looks like a party!
Good, let's join in!
Cease fighting, you fools! There is magic enough for everyone. Now all you need do is break the door down and enter the shrine.
Cryotech, why don't you vent your aggressions on the offending slab of wood?
Look. Congratulations, noble knights. You have survived the final test. You, and you alone, had the vision to reach the shrine. You are the Visionaries. And I deem you worthy now to receive my magic. Magic that will help you and your people prosper in this new age.
Merklynn, what do you want from us in exchange for your magic?
Occasional tasks.
What sort of tasks?
You will learn in due time. Now, let me present you the magical totems that each of you has earned. Althon, when it was necessary to fly, you found wings. For that, you shall receive the totem of the eagle.
this would all be worth it.
Sindar, for your climbing ability and brute strength, I give you the gorilla totem. Witterquick, for your blinding speed and dexterity, I grant you the totem of the fastest animal in creation, the cheetah. Kravex, for your deed, you shall earn the totem of the only airborne scavenger on Prysmos, the Phylot. And you, Ektar, for sensing the ambush, shall receive the totem of the fox. Mordred, for bootlicking above and beyond the call of duty, I give you the scampering beetle.
I am offended.
Stifle thyself.
Oh, forgive me, Master. Forgive me.
Shall we continue? Ferrell, for your amazing tracking skills, you will wear the totem of the wolf. And you, Viralina, displayed a killing instinct underwater that is matched only by that of the shark. Thus it shall be your totem. Galadria, no animal evinces greater intelligence under the ocean than the dolphin. Thus, it is fitting that you shall have its totem. And Lexor, for turning cowardice into a defensive art, I grant you the totem of the armadillo.
Be assured it was not cowardice!
Silence before I bash you!
There's no need to shout.
Cryotech, for your incredible strength and endurance, you shall wear the totem of the bear. Recon, for your stealth and treachery, you shall bear the totem of the lizard. Leoric, for raw courage and leadership, you shall wear the totem of the lion.
It's all right. I was merely testing.
And Darkstorm, for your incomparable climbing skill and general sliminess, you shall receive the totem of the mollusk. These animals are the magical representation of your true inner beings. When you need them most, you will become them. But remember, they are like emotions, powerful, yet sometimes uncontrollable.
You mean we fought our way into the shrine for magic we can't control?
Get it through your dull brain that I have no intention of cheating you. Now, dip your staffs into the pool, and you will see a wondrous transformation.
What about those of us who have no staff?
You will discover in time that you also have great powers. Now, raise your staffs. Each has been charged with a special power. Wisdom, light speed, knowledge, strength, decay, destruction, fear, and invulnerability. However, each time your power staffs are used, they will grow weaker. Thus, you will have to come here to recharge them with more magical powers. Now, if you'll excuse me...
Wait! That's it? We just walked out?
No, as a matter of fact, I have an exit method that I think you will especially appreciate. That is my staff. Put it down before I am forced to teach you a nasty lesson in manners.
You have no staff, reptile.
You would be a fool to cross me again.
Thank you, Sir Knight.
Nothing wrong with him that a good tap on the prat won't take care of.
All knights pledge to me! Cease fighting!
I propose
that magic shall only be used to preserve peace on Prysmos.
I can't believe I'm hearing this.
Nor can I, but...
I
I second your proposal. May the age of peace last forever! Forever!
We're not really gonna honor that treaty, are we?
Of course not. And Leoric knows it. But he is bound to honor his commitments. I am not. It is so much easier to be evil.
Hold tight! And it is a fair maiden indeed. May I?
Never before have I met such a strong knight.
I assure you, madam, it was but a petty feat.
What is that?
My power staff. It is charged with great magic.
You do have a fanciful imagination.
I will prove it to you. A whim, thought, and more is sought. Awake my mind, thy will be wrought.
Address me as bearer of knowledge.
Very well, bearer of knowledge. Tell me all you know of this fair maiden.
The young woman is the evil knight Virolina.
That's absurd!
Far away in a distant galaxy, the people of the planet Prysmos enjoyed a life of ease and comfort. But this was not to last, for the realignment of the three blazing suns signaled the end of the age of technology.
Scientists are at a loss to explain the disruption of technology across the planet, but authorities warn against panic.
And the beginning of a new age of magic. As the old order collapsed, the good kingdoms formed a confederacy led by Leoric.
Feral, Ektar, to arms!
While the evil kingdoms fell under the brutal hand of Darkstorm. It was then that a mysterious wizard named Merklynn told the knights of a great shrine filled with magic.
Magic of every description.
The bravest among them set out to test their skills. But only a few survived the ordeal and became Visionaries.
Congratulations, noble knights. You have survived the final test. You are the Visionaries.
They were vested with animal totems and power staffs, which gave them strange and amazing abilities. But not even magic would bring peace to this war-torn world.
The young woman is the evil knight Virolina.
My power is fading. Will that be all?
Yes, that will be all.
Darkling Lords, attack!
I'll take that.
So easily was the naive little bird snared.
I suspect I will run out of sturdy shackles and prison chains. Recon and Mordred, scour the junkyards for some strong metals. The rest of you must return with me to the war room.
If we had magical power staffs, we would not have been relegated to this degrading labor.
But Recon, any work is exalted as long as it is done in the name of the great Darkstorm.
Were you born to be a bootlegger, or did you pick up the trade in your early manhood?
To insult Darkstorm's Minister of Loyalty is to insult the Exalted One. Darkstorm must have honor.
Put away your weapon and do not embarrass yourself.
No, you must pay the penalty for your insult. Ah!
It sounds like a motor.
That is impossible. Motors aren't supposed to work anymore.
You have another explanation?
It must be an hallucination.
Let's see if it flies! Brace yourself!
Do you think we have the ability to infuse other vehicles with magic?
Yes! This must be the great power Merklynn promised us.
Recon, we must tell Darkstorm immediately.
He's going to have to pay big for my services.
Wretched mercenary.
When Cryotech and Witterquick have fallen, we will have all the magic we need to assault New Valaric.
You erratic idiot!
What have we here? I must drive it myself. What happened? The engine works, but the magic avoids me.
It appears that any visionary can pilot a vehicle, but Mordred and I are your only knights who can breathe magic into the metal.
Yes, you see, worthy master, I will be quite valuable to you after all.
Or to Leoric if he pays better.
What the... Sheathe these feet in the driving gale, make swift these legs, o'er land I sail!
No good having the power of light speed if we know your destination.
Sheathe these feet in the driving gale, make swift these legs, o'er land I sail. Uh-oh, my staff's out of power.
Pity. Already 2 of the Spectral Knights have fallen, and soon the rest shall be in my grasp. Things go my way.
You fool! Calandria! I should have known nobody else could have taken me by such complete surprise.
I wanted to see you one more time before returning to Androsia.
You need not worry. We will have many adventures together.
I want them captured, not incinerated!
3 suns aligned, pour forth their light, and fill the archer's bow with might!
The arrows turn, the swords rebel, may nothing pierce this mortal shell!
Their magic neutralized yours!
And I've spent my only arrow!
We don't stand a chance!
When I give the word, dive into the ice hole, swim to New Valaric and tell Leoric my fate.
Get them!
hold his bare form much longer. Now, chain him! Put him aboard. Your orders were to capture Galadria. It appears that you failed.
Maybe I had her, but decided to let her go because I don't trust you.
Trust? It is I who do not trust. It would be madness to hand over a power staff to a shark who cannot destroy a dolphin.
Darkstorm, I will neither forget nor forgive this.
Then, when we thought we were lost in the labyrinth...
Yes, Farrell started sniffing. All we had to do was follow his nose to the shrine.
Tell us of the magic.
Ah, it is wondrous. With it, we can do great things for civilization. If it can be controlled.
Gentlemen, I'm sorry to disturb your festivities, but Cryotech has been captured by Darkstorm and his knights.
This is what comes of peace treaties with Darkstorm.
Our intentions were the best.
It would come as little surprise to me to learn that Arzan and Witterquick were also in grave danger.
What a cheery thought. Leoric, what are yours?
There is no easy answer. Let us see what my power staff counsels.
Whispered secrets of a shattered age. I summon you. Renew this sage. Become one with the circle of light. What do you mean by that? What can he mean?
I wonder if you might consider requesting a new power staff from Merklynn.
No! It has to mean something. I know it. We just have to figure out what.
Until we do, the parapets must be manned at all times. We can expect a vicious onslaught.
Enemy approaching!
And in vehicles. Can you make them out, Farrell?
They're not animal-powered.
That's impossible.
They are definitely machine-powered. One of them seems to be flying.
I expected a thundering army.
I see only 6 Darkling Lords.
6? I know not whether to cheer their bravado or feel insulted.
They've stopped. I wonder what for.
Should I die now, I want all to remember that I have undertaken this deed for love of my master and king, Darkstorm.
You shall live forever in the Hall of Valor, Mordred.
Where's the Hall of Valor?
Quiet, idiot! Catapult him!
Darkstorm demands the surrender of New Valaric.
Tell Darkstorm that we are less than impressed by his show of force.
Well, all right. And how am I to get back? It seems he has refused our offer.
What did you expect, you idiot? Why are we wasting time? Let us go in there and crush them before I take my aggressions out on all of you!
It's all right, Kravex. We will commence the assault. Sindar, unleash the beast.
By nature's hand, by craft, by art, what once was one, now fly apart!
What is it? There can be little question about it, Leoric. Merklynn gave you a bad power staff.
There's no stopping it!
not last very long.
Fool! Then use your animal totem! What are you doing?
There is a cat here somewhere.
A what?
A cat!
Cinder! Who cares?
I'm sorry. I meant no harm.
We must see if that wizard Merklynn has a spell to remove Cindar's compassion.
Get back in the battle, Lexor, or suffer my wrath!
Yes, Darkstorm!
Mordred, take him to the detention cell.
Hang on, Feral!
A mist-filled pit, dark, dank, unclear, touch all before me with frost-fingered fear!
It's a tidal wave! Run!
Galadria! You're hallucinating!
Hurry! We'll all drown! Hurry! Hurry! Hurry!
Only a fool would press further!
And call me a fool! Hector, take the power staff! You must keep it from the Darkling Lords!
Knights of New Valaric, I would like to release you from your bonds, but first you must swear allegiance to me.
You really ought to do something about your insecurity. You got a real problem.
Problem? We shall see who has a problem. Throw him into the magical dungeon. Remove him.
They've stolen his totem.
To avoid a similar fate, you will all swear allegiance to me now!
Never!
I expected as much. Therefore, I will give you time to think about it. Let them contemplate their bleak futures in the dank silence of my dungeon.
Oh, how merciful our leader is.
I think we're in trouble. I think we're in deeper trouble. I think we're in deepest trouble. It's hopeless.
It is never hopeless. Well, almost never.
Quiet! Quiet! Show respect for the exalted Darkstorm.
I know there are many rumors circulating about why I have called you all together. Some of those rumors say that I plan to take away your property and even children. I do not plan to take anything. I do not have to. All you own is already mine, including your wretched lives!
You and your fancy magic do not scare me! I will fight
fight you with the last ounce of my strength! Return to the swamp you came from!
Let me attempt to change your opinion of me. By what creeps, what crawls, by what does not. Let all that grows recede and rot!
We have no hope against Darkstorm!
But I am a kind and compassionate ruler. I will take a vote. All in favor of returning this man to normal will say, Darkstorm is master of all.
Darkstorm is master of all!
Again!
Darkstorm is master of them all!
Power of rot, obscuring truth, what once was old, restore to youth!
If you do not swear allegiance to Darkstorm, you will suffer a lifetime of torment.
You mean we'll be forced to listen to your irritating chatter?
There is nothing wrong with my speaking voice.
Good work, Ektar. You got rid of him.
That may have been the most successful thing we've done in quite some time.
There's no denying it. This is our darkest hour.
There's nothing wrong with my voice. I'll show them. Death to those who would offend me.
Wait.
Remember the wisdom given to me by my power staff?
Yes, something cryptic about becoming one with the Circle of Light.
That's right. To become one with the Circle of Light is to form a brotherhood. A true, lasting alliance. I propose that right now we form the Spectral Knights, a sacred order dedicated to bringing light to the darkness of our world. May the light shine forever.
May the light shine forever.
See how your light shines underwater.
Last episode, the Darkling Lords set about capturing the good knights of Prysmos one by one.
Hold tight!
First, the evil Virulina, disguised as a fair maiden, lured the unsuspecting Arzon into a dangerous trap.
Darkling Lords, attack!
Then, with the aid of magical vehicles driven by Mordred and Recon, the Darkling Lords hunted down Winterquick and the mighty Cryotech.
Can't hold his bare form much longer. Now, chain him! Put him aboard.
Galadriel managed to escape and warn Leoric of Darkstorm's treachery.
Gentlemen, I'm sorry to disturb your festivities, but Cryotech has been captured by Darkstorm and his knights.
Now, this is what comes of peace treaties with Darkstorm.
The parapets must be manned at all times. We can expect a vicious onslaught.
But before Leoric could take action, the Darkling Lords lay siege to his castle. And the remaining good knights were conquered and thrown into a deep dungeon. There, they agreed to form a sacred brotherhood called the Spectral Knights.
Remember the wisdom given to me by my power staff?
Yes, something cryptic about becoming one with the Circle of Light.
I propose that right now we form the Spectral Knights, a sacred order dedicated to bringing light to the darkness of our world.
May the light shine forever! May the light shine forever!
But was this too little and too late?
See how your light shines underwater.
So, Darkstorm, how are we going to divide the booty?
Divide the booty? What insolence! I am your lord and ruler. You swore loyalty to me. The spoils are mine. All mine.
One moment. Swearing loyalty is one thing. Turning over all my money to you is quite another.
Apologize now, and I will not subject you to my wrath.
All that work and we get nothing? I hardly think that's fair. We could die paupers.
What did you say, Lexor?
I just said that I was shocked by Recon's insubordination.
You coward! You expect to enrage me into doing your dirty work? Well, you have succeeded. You enraged me! Greedy swine! What gives you the right to lay claim to the fruits of our labor? Lying filth! You are a mercenary! You have no loyalty. For enough money, you would betray yourself! And you, Mordred, bootlicker, have you no will of your own? Sindar, I'll just crack you out of principle! Restrain him!
Not until I'm compensated!
I don't know how much longer I can keep treading water.
I have an idea. I'll fly up with Leoric, and we'll come back down and get you.
Escapees! Sound the alarms!
Capture them!
How could you let him get away?
Didn't you hear the alarms? Prisoners have escaped after them!
Wait a minute! You were in that cell! Get them! Come on! Come on!
Now, let's get Ferrell his magical totem back, then get our weapons, and round up Darkstorm and his cronies.
Isn't that a little overambitious?
Perhaps, but it's worth a try.
What's going on? Darkstorm's given orders nobody's to touch the dagger assault.
Oh, allow me to make your acquaintance. I am Sir Ace McGillicuddy, Magical Repairs. I'm having a devil of a time repairing this magical dungeon. Perhaps you could help me out.
I have more important things to attend to.
It worked! I hope the others are having the same success in the armory.
When Darkstorm finds out about this, he will dangle you from your heels.
Probably. And what do you suppose he'll do to you?
I hadn't considered that.
Why do you question the rightful rule of Darkstorm? King of the Cliffs, Baron of the Bog Marsh? Why do you not answer me?
This is too good to be true.
For once, I agree.
By what creeps, what crawls,
By what does not? Let all that grows recede and rot! It's useless! Destruction, knowledge, wisdom, fear, speed, all useless!
Sorry, Darkstorm, but Merklynn warned you of their limits. You must return to the shrine to recharge them.
And we'll make sure that never happens.
Recon, evacuate us! Darkling Lords, to the vehicles!
Quick, after them. If Recon and Mordred can activate vehicles, my guess is that you can too.
Here goes nothing. What should I do?
Anything but do it fast!
Do you know how to pilot one of these?
Don't worry.
All right, then. I'll just hang on for the ride.
We're going to hit the wall!
We're still alive.
And still very dangerous.
ready to launch.
We're ready! Launch!
They're boarding us!
I give up.
Don't hurt me!
Try escaping from that one, coward!
What will you pay me to rescue you?
Nothing compared to what you will pay if you don't stop this thing!
There is no profit in resisting.
Good work, Leoric. The Darkling Lords are finished.
Darkstorm's reign of tyranny is over, and all property is returned to all men.
You will never hold me!
May the light shine forever! May the light shine forever!
This will spring you from your bonds. Thank you, Merklynn. Darkstorm, may I suggest, allow me to do your work for you. Surely it is not right for one of your great power and awesome majesty to waste his time making traffic signs.
True. I do find this work personally degrading. That's because it is degrading. And I have no pity for you. It is your fault we are in this terrible predicament.
Darkstorm, it is wretched here. Why don't you just use that key Merklynn gave you?
Because it is my decision to save it for when we truly need it.
I'd say we truly need it now.
I have heard there are agricultural difficulties. We've come here to the fields to see how we can be of assistance.
If we don't get relief soon, well...
The farms and New Valaric are going to wither away.
What can the Spectral Knights do to help?
The fact is, we don't know.
We've watered it.
Oh, we spread fertilizer.
And still nothing grows.
Shucks, we'd do a rain dance if we thought it would do some good.
Fact is, we're all out of ideas.
Their problems might have something to do with a new age. Perhaps we should go to Merklynn for advice.
Yes, maybe he'll let us trade in the Darkling Lords' power staffs for a magical cure.
It's worth a try. We will set out tomorrow, and we will not return without a solution.
I will stay behind to guard the Darkling Lords.
You are all pathetic. You forced me to use the key.
I wonder what I'd do with it.
And you call us pathetic?
I guess you don't have to do anything.
Leoric, it was the mark of a great leader to promise your people you would not return until you have solved their problems.
If I don't solve the problems, there will be nothing to return to.
What do you mean, vanished?
Well, we came in and they just kind of weren't here. We're sorry.
The blame rests on my shoulders. I should never have let them out of my sight.
Yes, this is a much nicer journey, now that there aren't a lot of surprises popping up.
At my command, let loose the avalanche.
You know, it might be a good idea to build an elevator to the shrine.
Ready, ready.
Then we could avoid this altogether.
I second that motion.
And how would we power an elevator?
Well, I was thinking we could have oxen in the valley and...
Spectral Knights, beware! The Darkling Lords have escaped!
That's Hector!
Drat! Loose the avalanche!
Don't let them get the power staffs!
Begone, foul bird!
Our power staffs.
The Darkling Lords disappeared as quickly as they came.
Thank you, Hector. Were it not for you, we'd be dead.
The truth is, I failed in my mission to contain them in the prison.
I doubt that. I sense the hand of magic in their escape.
Well, enough talk. Let us head for the shrine.
So, you have come to rekindle your magic.
Yes, I am afraid we have spent it defending ourselves against the evil Spectral Knights.
Rubbish! Let us settle this dispute forever!
There will be no fighting in the shrine!
Let me be clear on this point. I care nothing for your petty squabbles. I have concerns of my own. Now, if you wish more magic, you will venture on a quest for the Dragon's Eye.
Dragon's Eye? Silence!
Do you think I give you magic out of selflessness? Of course not. I do it because I want you to be instruments of my will. But to show that I intend to be fair, I will allow you to dip your power staffs into the sacred pool one last time for free. Now, here is your map.
We shall return with the Dragon's Eye.
And why have you stayed behind?
Because we refuse your demands. Darkling Lords, attack!
By nature's hand, by craft, by art, what once was one now fly apart!
Oh, mist-filled pits, dark, dank, unclear! Touch all before me with frost-fingered fear!
By what creeps, what crawls, by what does not, let all that grows recede and rot!
What you wish of me?
Decay him!
I cannot attack the holder of the orb!
Very well then, we shall attack him ourselves!
Please, Merklynn, I had nothing to do with Darkstorm's plot! Please, spare me!
Quiet, coward! Important things must be done. Now, get me the Dragon's Eye.
Well, we're here.
Spooky.
Just an old industrial complex.
Wait, what was that?
I fear it is something spawned by this age of magic that we do not know yet. Better to venture forward than to be caught from behind by the Darkling Lords.
It's a bit late for that! Cinder, release your beast!
By nature's hand, by craft, by art, what once was one now fly apart!
There's some nasty magic here.
I must speak to Merklynn about an obedience school for that beast. Quickly, in there!
Don't let them get ahead of us!
A techno-dragon.
And that must be the Dragon's Eye.
But who's holding it?
Why don't you ask your knowledge staff?
A whim, a thought, and more is sought. Awake my mind, thy will be wrought.
What do you wish to know?
Who is that up there?
He is the wizard Volkarma, believed until recently to be legendary. Volkarma was in the same circle of wizardry as Merklynn, Bogavas, Wizesquizar, and others.
Techno-dragon, smite them!
Get back! We'll be crossed! Hold it open!
You think I'm stupid?
Don't answer that. I think we'll have a better chance in the incinerator. Our armor's heat resistant.
Then let's jump for it!
Three suns aligned, pour forth their light, and fill the answer's bow with might!
Kravex, see if you can make the dragon feel fear.
I owe you no such favor.
Then you owe it to yourself.
Perhaps you're right. Oh, mist-filled pits, dark, dank, unclear, touch all before me with frost-fingered fear! Merklynn gave them too great a power.
The wizard escaped! Not for long. Sheathe these feet in the driving gale, make swift these legs, o'er land I sail! Hand over the dragon's eye.
Catch!
Get it! Watch out!
I got it! I got it!
After it!
Over here, Ektar!
I'm surrounded by incompetence! Did you bring the dragon's eye?
We did.
Good. I will charge your power staffs once more.
I'm sorry, that's not good enough.
What do you mean by that insolence?
Look, we know you need the dragon's eye. Without it, the sacred pool will lose its magical power.
All right, I will give you magic to help your cities. But never tell the Darkling Lords of the power you have wielded over me.
Believe me, we are not so stupid. Here.
I find this guy sneaking out.
Discard him. But I can be of great use to you. I know things of magic and of Merklynn that can help you.
Put him with the rest of the things we have scavenged. Maybe we shall have use for him later.
Leoric, I know nothing of farming.
That's the beauty of this magic. You don't have to.
So how long we gotta wait to see if this works?
Well, Merklynn said it would take just a few minutes.